Hey guys, so in this video we're going to talk about the different apps you can have for cryptocurrencies. So I'm going to talk about 5 of my favorite apps, Pixel to XL, so it's an Android version. If you guys are looking for, I can also pick up the iPhone and give you an iPhone version of top 5 apps. But I'm assuming I'll just start off with Android first and then do the iOS one. So this is going to be more of a hands-on video, just top 5 apps, and here we go. So start off the recording on my phone and I'll be sharing this in a smaller screen, should be down there. So the first one, which I really like, is CoinMarketCap. It's not really the same one as coinmarketcap.com, but these guys have made it, and to be pretty clear and a disclaimer up front, none of these guys are paying me for it. That's not the reason why I've chosen these apps. They're not sponsored apps, but they're just what I like and what I use on a daily use, for lack of a better term, like my daily drivers basically. So it's a great app, and as you can see here, we have first, as you open the app, it tends to hit all the coins, so it'll list the coins by CoinMarketCap, so you can have like the top 10 coins. We have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, BCH, and so on and so forth, right? So it lists everything up to 1,000. I don't know, it just keeps going on. So you have apps. And the thing is, apart from coins, so the coins generally include coins and tokens as such. They don't really differentiate like that. But you also have your favorites where you can choose some. For example, for me, I've chosen I wanted to look really at Cardano, how it's doing, Litecoin, Stellar, Tron, Ripple. These are initially the ones that I'm more interested in. And it also gives the market cap value of them at that point. And it's pretty easy for me to drag drop. If I don't want Cardano, just click the delete button. It says unfavorite Cardano. Want to keep it, but it's pretty easy to remove. And if you just want, you just click star and bang, and there you go, like Bitcoin comes up. And yeah, I don't want that. So it gives you a value, you just drag down, immediately refreshes it. Sometimes it doesn't refresh, so got for that. So, and then you have something very interesting called heroes and zeros out here, where it really shows the greatest gainers in the past 24 hours and the greatest losers. You can choose how many coins you want to display. Let's say I want to keep it at 30, and you can also choose if you want it in the past hour, past 24 hours, and past 7 days. This is something I noticed. Maybe it's not there in many other apps. Maybe it's in desktop versions. I'm not sure of that. Then you have interesting global data, which I tend to use in my screenshots. And these guys are nice enough. I went to Twitter and sent them a message, and they were like, "Yeah, sure, you can use it as long as you mention us." So you'll notice in some of my videos I do mention, giving them credits that it's from the CoinMarket app. And this video is also a way of me saying thanks to them for allowing me to do that. So it's pretty interesting to get the total market cap, which shows now how much it is, how much is being traded in the past 24 hours, how much is Bitcoin, because that's the leader. And you can also see the actively traded coins and the number, and you can also see a market chart based on whatever currency you would like. And you can see in 24 hours, a week, 30 days, 3 months, 1 year, or the lifetime value of it. And that's what's interesting for me. I can also just hover around it and see the actual value, and it gives me the exact time. So these are some of the interesting things I have. You can also buy mining. You can look at mining equipment, and you can look at different crypto news. They've got a bunch of things, but I really don't use crypto news from this app. It's more of an app for me just for browsing. Another app I would look at, there's an app just called Crypto News, which is really interesting. I like the kind of curated news that I get from here, so I tend to use the Crypto News app. It's a news aggregator. Just pulls from different websites, and I try to find pretty interesting ones. For example, Morgan Stanley is jumping on the Bitcoin futures bandwagon, which is banks. And then you have quite a few things, right? New Congress bill dedicated to fintech task force. But yeah, so this is a great app to have. Another one, the third one I'm gonna go is investing. So if you're a traditional investor as well as somebody who's looking in the crypto market just for fun, that would generally be the best idea. But this is a great app, because investing.com, they have widgets as well where you can use and really see whatever you want to track, whatever you want. But you also do have the standard indices, futures, stocks, commodities, currencies, and you have a new tab for cryptocurrency, which is really great. And you get to see it against different currencies. You want USD or EUR, and main ones are there, like TRX, Ethereum, XRP, BTC, RXBT, BCH, XLM. Yeah, BCC is still there, so it's pretty interesting, and I really like it because I tend to do both, and it's a great one. And this also has, of course, news as well. Another app that I would look at is, of course, Binance is something that's required. The reason for Binance is you can even buy or exchange currency if you already have it. If you look at the markets, they have their own coin called Binance coin. It's pretty cheap at this point. After the crash, it's dropped 50% of its value. So you can see values against Binance coin, against standard Bitcoin, Ethereum, and USDT. Mind you, USDT is not the US dollar, it's Tether. Maintains around the US dollar. You can see more at tether.io. But yeah, so I have also my favorites that I really tend to track, and TRX is doing much better. It's getting back in trade, so you can see how they're doing. You get these nice values, like finding out on who's buying, selling, and all these sort of things. You get some nice fancy charts. So that's a great app to again have. And so I've gone to invest in coin market, crypto news. The last one is crypto signals, I believe. This is interesting because it's again like a standard one, but if you want very specific curated news, for example, they've got categories, right? So you can go ICO news, you can go like signals, announcements, crypto news, others, and analysis team. So that's really the thing. Apart from just giving you all news, it does give a different opinion and pulls out different kind of curated news, but it also does show what's really there in the market. And for example, if you're an ICO guy, you have ICO news where you can see. It's easier to follow these things. That's why I like this app. Yeah, that's about it for me. So let me know what you guys think about it, and we catch up soon. Thanks, guys.